Alright guys, welcome back. So, we've won a new car from COPART. So I'll just turn this camera around and show you what we've got. Here it is, our Vauxhall Astra. Got a lovely little spider there. Here's the engine, just show you that. It's got oil and everything, all that's spot on. Still got coolant in it. Looks like a decent battery on it. Got brake fluid, everything looks good. Kind of clean, it's a little dirty, but it looks pretty clean. Don't see no leaks or anything, which is nice. Yeah, that 1.6 petrol. Put this down quickly. We've got, unfortunately, a little bend there, which is a real shame. That's literally all that's wrong with the bonnet. Yeah, it's a real shame. Well, that little bend then, obviously it's been hitting the front. The airbags have went, windscreen's smashed. It's got big old wheels on it as well, 19-inch. Got good tyres too, good, I think it's Goodyear or something on the front. 22 I think they are. And the backs, there was 124 and 123, so it's got 4 decent tyres on it. But yeah, the GTC model. I don't know much about these Astras, so I don't know what the GTC model is. I assume it's some sort of sportier model. But it's got front parking sensors and rear. But if you look, hang on, let me just shut the bonnet. So you got this gap here, so it's therefore opened up a little bit. And on this side it's spot on. So I'm not sure if it's the wing that's slightly moved or the bonnet. Maybe this side needs to push over a little bit. But yeah, the gap's pretty spot on, it's not terrible. Obviously, front bumper. I've got this other bit of the bumper in the back. I think it's hit maybe a deer or something. Hopefully that's not human hair. But yeah, so it's hit an animal, I think. And obviously, it's like, must have been top impact, but you can see the AC's all smashed up and bent backwards. But the crash bar looks straight, so it's more like this area, I guess. Imagine if I would have thought it was a deer, because maybe it went sideways on it. It's hit there somehow as well. The headlight looks alright. That one's broken, but you should hopefully be able to buy brackets for them. This one's smashed in the corner. Might be able to do something about that. But overall, it's not terrible. This door's spot on, rear quarter's good. Back's spot on. This side's alright. No damage to the quarter either. There is a little bit on the sill down here. Probably not going to mess with too much. Might have a look if I can do anything about it, but it's the only thing, which is a bit of a shame. The roof's alright. And inside, I haven't touched it or messed with it yet, so seatbelt's gone. See, the airbag's gone, dash is gone. Keys are in the other car, but it's on 50,000 miles, so it's not done much really. It's a bit of a mess in here. There's the back of that. Put this seat up. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, I quite like these actually. They're nice. So what we'll do is I'll open the bonnet back up. Oh, there you go, 50,000. It's got auto lights and stuff as well. It's a nice spec. So what we do is set yours up. We'll take this front bumper off and have a look at the damage. See how bad it is. I'll let you know as we've got it all sorted, how much it cost and everything. But I think I've got a bargain on it, to be honest with you. I think I did alright. Just quickly show you this. This is 3 T20 Torx, and then there's 1 T20 Torx that goes up this way. Screws in that. They just pull it right off. So 4 T20s in the corner there. It'll be the same on that side, 4 on that side. I imagine it's held on underneath as well. We'll figure that out in a minute. Just do this side now, turn the wheel back around. Alright, got the front bumper removed. There was like some little push clips sat down here. Nightmare to get out from above. Yeah, that's fully removed now. And you can see the crash bar looks alright, so it's been hit up high. AC's knackered. The rad pack might be okay, so the next thing to do is we have to remove the headlights and the crash bar and see what sort of damage the AC is saying. Yeah, not bad. That's good, really. Let's move this out of the way. Leave it somewhere a sec. Let's have a good look now. Headlight bracket looks alright. Okay. Obviously the AC's bent like a banana. But I have a feeling the rad pack might be okay. That crash bar looks fine. That's good. Lower crash bar, I guess. That looks fine as well. Just the wires. Yeah. Pull this from here. Let's have a look from this side. Again, everything looks good. Apart from obviously the AC. Quite happy with that. It's obviously in the wrong place, slightly broken there. That might be okay, but we'll have to have a look. Not sure what goes on here, so I'll have to investigate on that one. Something clearly. Oh, there you go. That's riveted on. Buy a new one of them. Yeah, it's not terrible. The next thing, obviously, headlights, crash bar, the AC. Try to keep the radiator on, but we might have to take it off as well. I think this might be broken as well, so remove that. Put apart from that, structural, we're good. See, it was only a Cat N.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Alright, so I've took both the headlights out. There was 4 screws, all 7mm. 7mm? Yeah, 7mm. There's one up here, one there, one in there, one up here. That's the same on both sides. This little piece here I just pushed out to help me. That one's fine, but the other one's well, it might need something there. So I'll have to look for one of these. I've took the air duct out, goes to there. I'll put a glove over that so nothing gets in it. Took this little piece off here, some bolts there, they're 10mm. What else? Obviously this side's come off completely because it was broken. That little piece that goes in there, so you need to get that. But yeah, obviously you can see the crash bar looks fine and the top piece looks good. I've pulled the AC, I've accidentally broke the little clip on there, trying to pull it out. But I've straightened up a little bit, but I didn't know there's 3, so I've got the red pack, got this one here, and I've got obviously the AC. So I'm not sure what this middle one is. I don't know if it's a, yeah, that's the one, air cooler I think. But that looks absolutely spot on. So does the radiator, which is great. Don't need to mess with any of that. Just the AC that's bent up. But yeah, apart from that, doesn't look like there's any more damage. As you can see back down here, there's nothing out of place. So I'm quite happy with that. We'll get this AC removed probably, or I might even just leave it on for a minute. What's going on down here? Oh, that's just a bit of broken plastic. Yeah, bottom piece looks good. This piece looks good. Take these little plastic clips out and figure out what I need, because the radiator is in there. So, oh wait, it's a bit thingy that side. I need to figure out what I need if something's missing, because there's a lot of broken plastic. So I think there's something missing that goes around it that I need to figure out. Alright, I've been having a little look at the radiator, and there's this plastic bracket here, and if you see, it's like a little upside down U, and you see right next to it that bit of rubber. I'm feeling it might sit in here. I think maybe it's when it's got pushed, it's pushed it back out. It's the same on the other side. So I'm going to take them off and sit that in there and see. Maybe it's meant to, maybe that makes it more straight. Can't really tell though if it looks straight or not. Oh no, it does look like it's tilted back a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll take these two off. Looks like 30mm or something. Let's sit that in there and see what happens. Alright, so I've just cleaned up a little bit. There's still some other parts from different cars up there, but all the plastic and stuff's been cleaned up. I took these off like I was saying, and I've put them on now. See how I sit under? That makes sense to me. That's definitely how they go, it must be. I haven't looked, but that just looks right, so look down it now, it looks straight. So that's good, that's a nice easy fix. Now it's solid as well, doesn't go anywhere. Got on this end. Even the AC is not terrible now really. But yeah, that's all that done. I've put all the bolts in from all the things I've taken out, so they're all back in. Taking photos of all the serial numbers and parts that I could. So that's all taken care of. What else? That's it basically, I think, for that end, so I can start buying parts. Yeah, let me just think. Show you these headlights. What's this one? All cracked up. There's only like one mounting point on it, all the rest are broke. This one is slightly broken as well, but it's not as bad. I think there was, oh there. It's cracked there. I mean, I could fix that, but I might look just to see how much they are for 2 new ones. Yeah, got all the parts here that I kind of want to keep for a minute. It's all the plastic and stuff. I don't like to chuck anything away till I'm finished. That's that all sorted. Front end sorted as much as it can be. Fixed the radiator, obviously that's all done well now. You alright? So that's all sorted. Just need new front bumper and all the parts, and we should be good to go. I think what I'll do now is give it a good clean. There's like cobwebs and leaves everywhere. It's just a bit of a mess. It's dirty everywhere. So I'll do that. Get it all cleaned up. Don't know if I'll do that now or different day. Do need to buy a new tyre or get it resealed or something. 19-inch, they're massive, but a bit strange, watch. Untighten that and air comes out. It's a bit weird. Don't know how you fix that one. Have to take that off and take it to a tyre shop. Obviously the outside is just filthy. Needs a good clean. Inside's the same. It's very filthy, so get this cleaned up. We'll just start by taking all the rubbish out. Make a big difference. Alright, so I decided not to clean the car. And instead I've tried to fix this bumper, which is pretty solid. So I just need to sand it flat and paint it. See how that goes. Because these are like 500 quid. I'll just show you the back side of that. Basically what we did, we put the plastic bit on top. We've got them little metal clips that like melt in, and we just went along it like that. Filled it with super glue along the crack. Filled it with super glue. And I sanded them off so it was flat. Put this wire mesh on. Melted the wire mesh into it, and then I put that filler because I had some left over. So I just filled it up with the filler so it looked a bit neater, even though you're not going to see the back. Did that on all them 3 spots there. And on the front, obviously where the cracks were, I sanded it back so it was flat. Then I cut like a groove into it, like a triangular groove. Filled it with zip tie. Filled it with zip ties, heated up the zip tie and filled it in, sanded it back. And then I covered it with some plastic body filler. And it's strong. So I just need to finish off sanding it and then prime it and see what it looks like. I'm no expert at this, but I've been like sanding it and messing about with it for ages. I put a bit of primer on it. I've got white primer by the way, and you can still see it. So I don't know if I haven't sanded it enough, if I haven't filled it properly. I'm not sure. This one felt really flat as well, and then as soon as you put a bit of primer on it. And the top isn't terrible. The round here is pretty bad though. And then this one, you see the whole crack. I couldn't even see that before I put the primer on. This was bad before I've sanded this loads. It just struggling to flat out. So I might need to melt them together, like in sort of a zigzag pattern maybe, or like how you do a weld. Just go back and forth with a hot gun just to try and smooth it out, and then sand it back again and put some plastic filler in it. Alright, so I sanded it all back down. I got the hot soldering iron and just melted it all together, and then sanded it back again. But then I also made like a little groove in it all, and I filled it all with like this glue. So obviously you can see it here, a bit there, on the side. You'll see it better on this one. So I filled it all with like that glue, so like that should just strengthen the whole thing, and it should be like one again instead of having the line down it. It shouldn't have that anymore, hopefully. It's the idea anyway. Same with this one. But I need to wait for like 6 hours for that to like go off. And then when that's gone off, sand it back again. Then fill it with the plastic filler. If there's any little grooves, sand it back again. Then hopefully that should be solid. Alright guys, so I waited on that like glue stuff to dry. Now primed over it, sanded that, and I went and bought this high build primer, and I've used that to prime it again. I've sanded that down. Now I've just put like a couple layers on it, and I've heated it up so I could do it quicker. Now this is dry now, but I want to leave it a little bit longer. Then I'm going to give it a little touch with the sander, not too aggressive, and then it should be ready for paint. So that one done, and that one. So then, bit of paint on it. As this is what I was using, filler primer. That's the one, not high build. And then I got some of the right paint for it. So hopefully that should look good. I've got some lacquer in here somewhere. Super gloss lacquer. So I'll chuck that on afterwards. So I've got the bumper all painted now, apart from lacquer and obviously a little polish. But you can see I've got it looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna get some lacquer now and spray over it, and hopefully we should be done with the bumper. We can buy this badge bit trim, and then we can get it fitted to the car after built the front end up. So let's get some lacquer on it, see what it looks like. I've got a mask on, so it might be a bit weird, but I've put the lacquer on. I've put about 3-4 coats. It doesn't look very shiny, so I'm hoping that when I polish it after it's dried, it should look good, but I'm not sure. Maybe the lacquer's not the best or something. I'm not 100% sure. This is the lacquer I've used. People can tell me in the comments if that was a good or bad idea. I guess I'll find out, and I'll find out though when I start to polish it. So it's had about 3-4 coats. So we'll have to just wait and see. Hoping it works. And I can take all this masking off, and hopefully there's not a big line there, but I think there might be. I'm sure we can sort it out. Same with this. I messed up here. I should have covered all this on. I didn't think it would get this carried away with it all, but yeah, I should be able to clean it up anyway. Just sand it back and do what I need to with that. But yeah, the rest of it's looking good. I'm just hoping that when I polish it, it comes out well and nice and shiny. Alright, so I've waited 24 hours and I just sanded it down with some 3000 because I've only got 1500 and 3000 grit. I don't have any 2K, so I tried just 3000, but as you can see, well, this is what I've sanded. It's still very pitty. I mean, it's better, but it's still very pitted. So I tried polishing it a little bit and it came up great, but like it's proper shiny now and smooth. But I try and focus it, you can still see all the little pits. So I think I'm gonna have to do 1500 and then 3000 and hope that it looks alright. Because I mean, it looks decent from a distance. You can see the light in it. If I polish it a bit more, it'd be even better. Proper soft though, but it's still very pitted. So I think I'm just gonna hit it with some 1500 and 3000 and hope that is enough. I'll just try it, see what happens. It's all a learning curve. Where the tape was as well, there's this line now. I've smoothed it back, but you can see like the primer and then the paint, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. Alright, so I've just hit it with some 1500. As you can see now, it is very dull. You can see a little bit there. There you go. It looks a lot better. I can't really show it on camera that well. So I'm going to try polish up this little area again and see what it looks like. Alright, that was like a 10-second polish. Non-existent there. And then you can see it there. It's still quite scratched up, but it looks a lot better than before. You can't see all the orange peel. I mean, there's still some, but you know, it's a million times better. So I'm just going to sand the whole thing 1500, then 3000. And then polish it all. Hopefully we should have a nice shiny bumper. Alright, so I finished polishing the bumper. Didn't come out the best, so I'm just going to leave it for a bit. People say you should leave it a little longer before polishing it after clear coat, so I'm going to leave it a little bit longer, then try and sand it and polish it again, see what that comes out like. But while I'm waiting on that, we're going to start with this front end on the Astra. So put you on a little time lapse and take all these parts off and put the new bits on.
Memories die out too hard. But we were traveling mountains just to find the loudest tears. We set down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on.
Alright, we've got all this front end sorted now. Just put this one back in, we just bolted it in. We haven't clipped it over there yet, wait till the headlights go on. Got the top piece on, got the air duct in, AC. I think that was about it. We didn't change this one, we have got it. Where's that here? But all that's broken is this little tab here that goes there. And the headlight I've got, also that tab's broken, so kind of pointless changing it. We might change it, but I don't think there's any need to. We just need to go sort the headlights out now. Get them all. What's it called? Repair kits. Get the repair kits sorted in the headlights, and then we can fit them. All right, so we've got a couple headlights here. Obviously, we've got the two original. I bought a new one, and then they sent me the wrong one, so then they sent me another one. So we're going to try and make 2 good ones out of 4 not the best ones. We've also got some new clips and stuff for them. So let's quickly get on with that. Alright, so Grant has tried to fix these headlights. Now, to be fair, the kit that I've bought, it's like not, it's for the Astra J, but not the GTC model, and I can't find the GTC headlight repair kit anywhere, so we've kind of had to mess about with what we've got. This one was already good, the only thing that was missing off this one was this, so we're going to try glue that on somehow and mess about with that, get that spotted. But I mean, it's solid anyway. See the gap here? Spot on. This one, we still need to get one here. It's got a mount up here. We repaired one down in the bottom, so it's got another mount there. We need a third mount really here, and then this one 4. But you can see the gap. We've got that spot on now. So we just need to mess about with this. Try and get these clips to work somehow. Glue them on. There was a crack in that one as well, which Grant's sorted, so that's good. Alright guys, we're going to leave the front end for today. I'm going to mess with that a different day. Just get on with some other stuff that we can actually do for a minute. So we're going to remove the dashboard, put the new airbag in. Start off with the steering wheel, figure out how to do that. Then we'll remove the dash. Looks straightforward enough, so hopefully we can get that done in the next couple hours. Probably set up on a little time lapse and some watchers pull it out. Alright guys, we've changed all the airbags out now. The dash is done, steering wheel's done. Took us about just under 3 hours, so not bad. We just need to change the seat belts now. We've got 2 seat belts to do. Oh, we'll probably just do that off camera because there's already like plenty of footage in this video. But I'll quickly just show you and then probably just do it off camera. Show you before and after kind of thing. So, got this seat belt, it's proper tight, so we'll have to cut it at the bottom. And then we're just going to remove all these pieces on the side here probably. We have to move everything. So remove that whole door card much?
Nah, probably just peel it back, right?
Yeah. Oh, it might be up. I don't know actually. Yeah, we'll see.
There's too much tension at the moment. So.
Some of my camera lens. Yeah, we'll get that done. The airbag ECU, I thought it was in here. I removed it, but put it back. It's actually under here. So we're just going to replace everything, get the seat belts done, and then we're going to see if we can clear it. If not, we'll have to send it away. So we'll quickly get that sorted now. Well, it's looking great in here now. Oh, just quickly, if you are doing this, literally all the bolts, we haven't got any left. Actually, pot's empty. They were all 7 mils, 10 mils, and then there was 4 13 mils in the steering column, and there was 2 Phillips in here, one either side. So it's really basic to do. It's quite easy. A lot of things are just clipped in. All right, so we finally just finished the seat belts. It took us over 2 hours. Literally, probably longer than the dash took us, because I might have bought the wrong seat belt a little bit. These were for a 5-door, and we've got a 3-door, so we had to like change parts from the old one and stuff. It's quite a nightmare. But also, these seat belts are not the easiest to do. I'll just turn around and show you. Alright, so these are the seat belts, all finished now. Work perfectly. But yeah, so you've got to take the whole trim off here, you got to take this whole card off, this top piece, obviously the same on the other side, and there's a big bolt up here, T50 I think it was, and T50 down there, and then you obviously disconnect it, but you've got to also take this apart. Where's it at? On that side, take this off. There's like I think it's a 10mm bolt or something in there. Got to dismantle that so this comes into two, and obviously feed it through here and stuff. One of the connections for the airbag thing was different, so I had to cut it and solder off the other one. And then also the bolts, how it connects to here, was different, so we had to take the ones off our old one and put it onto this one. But yeah, it's all sorted now. Seat belts are done. Obviously the dash is all done. Just got to clean up all our tools. And I've got to connect the battery back up and hope that it all works. Alright guys, so obviously I was saying the seat belts are all done, the dash is all done. I've just started it up and I got on my Diagnostic and it had obviously loads of codes for the airbags and stuff. Cleared it all and the airbags have gone, so don't even need to send off the airbag ECU, so we can put the side panels on. The Grand's got there. Put the side panels on and we're good to go. So we're really happy about that. I mean, I don't know how I paid for this dashboard and steering wheel airbag. I paid £24 delivered to my house. I don't even know how. The seat belt, the left side was 30 quid, right side was 30 quid. So what was that, £84 for the whole airbag system. And obviously I don't need to send that ECU off anymore, so I'm buzzing about that. But yeah, that's all sorted now. This is what it's looking like at the minute. I've just resprayed this part, clear lacquered it. Obviously you can see a lot of orange peel, but with a sand and a polish, it should come out looking, well, sand and polish that, but that needs going over again. Where is it? This bit here. It all needs going over again, but you can see how like you can see everything through it and stuff. It's a lot better. So I'm just going to stick it on the car like this and then polish it on the car, I think. Obviously it's not perfect, but it's like 95% better. And I'll probably end up just knocking some money off for it not looking the best, but most people aren't bothered by it really. As long as it looks half decent, then they'll be alright with it. Right, so I'll take this off and then we'll put it on the car and see what it's looking like. Obviously I still need to buy this grille here. I want to make sure this all lines up so I can mess about with the headlights to make sure they line up and then the bonnet lines up. So I can't just do one without the other kind of thing. Got to make sure it all lines up together. So we'll go test that out. Right, so this is what we're working with at the minute. Obviously I've just pushed that out, but it did look a little bit better a second ago. Obviously I still need this grille, but that should make it look better. You see the gap's pretty decent. Obviously there's still this damage here. So I need to wait for this grille because it's got like a connecting bit that goes along here. So make sure it's all screwed in properly, but you can see the light doesn't sit very well. But like I say, if we get that grille, should lift it up a bit and make it sit better. But I can't really mess with the light and make sure they're spot on until the bumper's spot on. Because the bumper kind of predicts where the headlights will go. So I need to make sure this is right for this is right. But yeah, it looks alright. Obviously there's this line here. Just sand that, maybe give it another little paint or something or what have you. I don't know why it's done that, because everything I did, it shouldn't even be there anymore, but unfortunately it is. I still need to polish it and give it a sand, but you can still see reflection through it now, just a light polish. Obviously there's the damage to the bonnet. I'll either try to fix that or just get a new one. But yeah, see the side there, I still need to mess with this a bit. It's not pushed all the way in. I think the bonnet might be sitting a bit low. Show you this side. Yeah, that looks better. It's a little high up here, it looks like, but I need to go find another Astra and see what the gaps are looking like on it. But yeah, like I say, I can't do anything with the front bumper until I get that grille, so then we fit that perfect, and then we can see what the headlights are looking like. Then I can adjust the headlights and get them all screwed in properly. Got a windscreen coming on Monday, so this video is probably going to be delayed a little bit. But yeah, I've got to service the E46 as well, so I've got a service kit in the boot there. So that'll be getting serviced. As soon as I've got all the bits for this, I can get this sorted and then this one serviced as well. So there'll be a video on that. It's coming along, it's just need to wait for some parts. Alright, I've got the new grille, so I'm just going to try and figure out how to fit it now. Should be pretty straightforward, hopefully.
Try to let go of all of the nonsense that you pulled me through. I give it.
Right, I've got that all fitted. I literally just pushed it in. Looks a lot better now. Let's try fit it to the car and see what it looks like.
I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do?
Alright, I've got it all screwed in, and you can see the line looks pretty decent. So the top bit's screwed, sides are just pushed in. Obviously there's this little bit where the damage is, so I need to fix on the bonnet. You know, grille and everything looks spot on. Just the headlights. This one needs to go up a little bit and towards us. There's a big gap here, so it needs to go up and this way. And then this one looks like it just needs to come out. So I'll try and mess with that, see if we can get them spot on. I did have a guy come out and fit a new windscreen. Then he had the wrong one, so he had to put the old one back in. That's why all the trims and that are off. So hopefully he's coming around today or tomorrow to get the new one fitted again. Yeah, let's try and fix these headlights. Alright, we got the new windscreen fitted. Looks lovely. I'm just giving it a wash now. Get all this dirt off. It's not coming off very well, so we need a good scrub. So we'll get that sorted, then we can fix the lights and then get it MOT'd and serviced. We're good to go. Just thought I'd quickly show you the nice clean Astra. Took a bit of doing, get it nice and clean. Alloys look nice. Nice tyres on it, obviously that one got sorted. Front end's looking good. Still need to sort these headlights, but a lot better. This one's spot on. It's just this one now. It's a little far in. I need to sort that one out. But yeah, you can see it's lovely and clean now. It's obviously covered in water. There is like little. It was covered in them black dots. Now there's just little like tiny yellow marks. I'm gonna have to clay bar it and polish it probably. Just a quick hand polish or something should make it look fine. So we'll get on with sorting that headlight out and then get it MOT'd, fit the front bumper properly because it's not completely screwed in properly. Inside are clean, probably then give it a service. Alright, so I've sorted the headlights out. As you can see, both solid now. Gap looks decent, it's not like the best. Same with this side. I haven't screwed the bumper in yet. I've connected the parking sensors and the fog lights up though. I'll just shut this and show you. Obviously that still needs pushed up a bit, but it's mainly this gap here. Look at that hair. It's quite a big gap. This side's nice. but it does look like the bonnet needs to go over a little bit. It's not quite in the middle, so. And then this gap's a little bigger at the bottom. So I need to mess with the panel gapping. So what I'll do now is I'll just screw all this back together. Top screws, bottom screws, side. And then I'll try and line up these gaps. I'll try and make this look good. And I'll move the bonnet over a bit. Try and get this one to look good. And same with that side, and hopefully it looks very symmetrical when you look at it from the front. But it's going well nicely. So there's the park sensors are all in now. That one's in. This little sensor, I'm not sure what that's for, but put that in. Fog lights are in. Need to test it, make sure it all works. But alright, so I've messed about with it for ages. I even tried making that dint a little better, so now it looks a lot more symmetrical. Just have a good look at it. That's the line there. I think that looks a million times better. I think it's the best I'm going to get with it. Let me know what you think. Looks good or not. Took forever to do this. Absolute nightmare. But yeah, all fully aligned now. And you get the number plate on. Put all the screws in the bottom and the side. I don't know how many screws are in here, I can't remember now. Oh, there's a couple. So get a couple of screws in there. And then obviously a couple of screws that side. All the bottom screws in. Because I've got a little screw pot. So basically get rid of all these. And then that's it, fully attached on the front end. And all the damage work done. Need to get the number plate on as well. And probably I'll give it a good polish, clean and a polish then. So let's get on with them little steps. Alright guys, so I've put the front number plate on. This is a bit bent up, so I might try straighten it. I'll just get a new one, I'm not sure yet. But that's on anyway, so we can get MOT'd. Obviously all the screws are in the top. All the screws down the side there. I've got it on little wooden blocks at the minute just so I can get under it a lot easier. Pretty safe way of doing it. I've got the ramps over there on that car, so yeah, so I've got it on these little wooden blocks just so I can get underneath and clip everything back up together so it's solid now. But yeah, finally got all that sorted, headlights done, front bumper on. There's literally nothing else to do but MOT, service, maybe try and clean up these little marks, just little easy stuff like that. So what I'm going to do now is get it booked in for MOT and yeah, get it booked in for MOT, probably make another video on servicing it. But basically guys, that's the end of the build series on the Astra. It's turned out brilliant. I'll put a little clip in at the, after this of just some like a little video of it just so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, it turned out pretty spot on. Took a little longer than expected, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing